head to Elimination Chamber, where I think a couple of matches have been set. I think the first one is the main event, might be the main event. CM Punk versus Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship in CM Punk's hometown of Chicago. Then there's another match set up. CM Punk's wife, AJ Lee, takes on Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental title. Uh, the promos haven't really done for me, both from Becky and AJ's side. Becky has been way too uh, exaggerative about her expressions and the amount of fear that she has for AJ, which clearly AJ is a very tiny figure, right? She's very slim, tiny. She's not Charlotte Flair or Nia Jax. Why would she be so afraid of AJ? And she hasn't had a match in a decade, so I don't know why would she be so afraid of AJ Lee that she is really shivering and she's losing her cool, she's losing her mind. I'm not buying into that. Uh, Plus, AJ Lee's promos have been really meh. I mean, not really a lot of emotion to get out of it. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not really excited about this program. I don't know what they'll do at WrestleMania. Probably going to be a rematch. Probably Bailey or Lyra will be added. I don't know, but this is not the most exciting thing going on for WWE, and I think they would have liked that, but clearly isn't. So again, not a feud that would help with the WrestleMania sales, ticket sales. But yeah, and then there's the men's elimination chamber match, which I think to this day, as of Friday, uh, three people have qualified. Might be four. I think Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, Randy Orton, and Javon Evans. So the four people have qualified for the Rumble. We'll get two other people till next Monday Night Raw. And on the women's side, I think it's Tiffany. I think it's Asuka. I think it's Rhea. Might be Io as well. So I mean, yeah, that's it. So I don't think the winner of the chamber will be out of the remaining two guys and girls, because it'll probably announce the main guys in advance for ticket sales. So I'll still predict the chamber card. So we'll start with the women's chamber. Uh, I think the program with Liv Morgan and Stephanie Wacker is set. I think it was a really good promo from Stephanie in Spanish, and Liv's reactions to that were on point. So absolutely sells that feud. So I think it will be Liv Morgan and Stephanie Wacker at WrestleMania for the women's world title. The WWE women's title is being held by Jade Cargill, and well, I think in an ideal world, WWE wanted Bianca Belair to return to Rumble and win it, and then Liv Morgan wins the Chamber and goes on to face Stephanie. But I think Belair could not uh, recover in time, so I think yeah. I mean, this is the reason probably that I'd like to pause the video. Yeah, sorry for the interruption. So yeah, I think I don't really know what feud will be, uh, you know, a feud that will draw with Jade Cargill. I mean, except for Bianca Belair, there is nothing that really waters my mouth. I mean, they have done Tiffany and Jade already. Both are average wrestlers in ring, so it will be a risky proposition to have that match on WrestleMania. Uh, I don't think Asuka is winning that. I don't think Io is winning that. Uh, so man, I think it's between Tiffany and Rhea, and I mean it's really tough, right? I mean because Rhea is the tag team champion, so she will have a match for the titles, or she will at least be in that picture. She might lose it, I mean, but I mean, you gotta have a big match for Rhea Ripley. I mean, the tag titles, yes. I mean, that they've built the tag division really well, but I don't think the tag title match will draw a lot for WrestleMania. So Rhea Ripley needs to have a big ticket match at WrestleMania, and I think it will be versus Jade Cargill. I do really think that they need to put Rhea up. They need to have a big match with Rhea Ripley, and well, I mean, that would be a very tough booking decision for WWE because they clearly wouldn't want Jade to lose. So, I mean, maybe that's where EO turns on Rhea at WrestleMania. So, yeah, I'm going with Rhea Ripley for the Women's Elimination Chamber match. And yeah, Rhea Ripley will challenge Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's title. Coming to the next match, which is Becky versus AJ for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Look, man, I mean, I think so. They have two Chicago guys here, CM Punk and AJ Lee. Spoilers again, CM Punk. So I'll go with CM Punk then. CM Punk and Finn Balor. CM Punk is not losing that match. CM Punk wins the match against Finn Balor, and yeah, he will go on to face Roman Reigns. So I think they might. They are having one guy, Chicago guy, win, so they might have another one lose. So I think Becky Lynch somehow defeats AJ Lee, and since this is AJ's first match after 11 years, so they do have that thing. Okay, first match after 11 years, ring rust and all. So yeah, I do expect Becky to win against AJ, and then AJ to finally win the big one at WrestleMania in a rubber match. So yeah, I'll go with AJ Lee. Sorry, Becky Lynch as the new Intercontinental champ, as the still Intercontinental champion, and CM Punk as still the WWE champion. Coming to the men's elimination chamber match, we've got Cody, Randy, LA Knight, and Javon Evans till now. Gunther is not going to be there, so and no Jacob Fatu as well. So these are really the big guys in chamber. Now there is a rumor that again Brock Lesnar is going to attack LA Knight before the match, and he will enter the Rumble in his place. I mean, man, okay, fine, but I don't think Lesnar is winning the Rumble, the Chamber rather. So, I mean, it has to be Cody Rhodes. It can't be anyone else. Randy Orton can't be Randy Orton. They might set up something between Cody and Randy, or rather add something which has already been set up, since years now. So that is something they might do, but I don't really see any other winner than Cody Rhodes. And they might add Jacob Fatu somehow in the while, but I do think that it's going to be Cody Rhodes against McIntyre at Mania, with high probability of Jacob Fatu being added. But yeah, Cody is winning the chamber. And well, yeah, those are the predictions for the Elimination Chamber in Chicago. And well, there is another mystery layer they've added in form of a wooden box, a wooden crate, which is to be unveiled in Elimination Chamber. Now, man, I mean, I don't know. Like, will there be a person stuck in that box for 20 odd days? Can't be, right? So I find it hard that it will be Chris Jericho. I just saw the rumors that it will be Danhausen who will make his WWE debut at Chamber. So a character like that could be in that crate. So I think it will be a very mellow way of debuting Jericho, having Jericho return. So I don't think it's Jericho. I think it's something like Danhausen, some amount of mystery for Chamber, and they might get a small pop, But I don't think anything major is going to come out of that mystery crate. So yeah, I think Danhausen comes out of that, and that's just it. And now coming to WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas, Nevada. So till now, I think till now it's just been one match, which has been made official, which is CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. That's the biggest match. I'll try to predict some of the matches that might happen at Mania. Again, this is a combination of rumors that I've heard and the booking storylines that are happening. So I'll go into that. So yeah, I mean, the first match definitely CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. For the women's world title, I think it's going to be Stephanie Walker against Liv Morgan. For the WWE women's title, I think it's I already predicted it for the Elimination Chamber video. I think that's going to be Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. Uh, and then for the WWE Championship, I think it's going to be a triple threat. It's going to be Jacob Fatu versus Cody Rhodes versus the champion, Drew McIntyre. I think these are the four world title matches. Uh, I also heard the rumor that's going to be Gunther versus Rey Mysterio, and I think there is not a defined plan as of today for Gunther. He's not going to be in the world title picture, so probably has another match with a legend, and this time he probably loses. I don't know. I mean, we'll go into the predictions when at least the match is officially announced. But yeah, I am inclined to believe that it will be Gunther versus Rey Mysterio, both because Gunther has been feuding with Dragon Lee, so I mean, which he has, whose mentor is Rey Mysterio. So yeah, I mean, I think I like that match. So yeah, the fifth match which I'm predicting is Gunther versus Rey Mysterio. I am also agreeing with Brock Lesnar versus LA Knight. I mean, as a match that will happen, I don't think it should happen. It should be something big for Brock. Should be Uba. But I think they're going with LA Knight. So yeah, I'll go with Brock Lesnar and LA Knight. That's the sixth match. For the women's intercontinental title, it will be Becky Lynch defending against AJ Lee. Can there be few additions to the match? I think it depends on the quality of the match Becky and AJ have at Chamber. I think if it's really bad, they might add a few wheels to make that uh, thing more interesting. But I'll still go with Becky and AJ singles match with the Intercontinental title. For the men's Intercontinental Championship, I think it's going to be Dominic Mysterio versus Finn Balor. Uh, there might be a demonic involvement, but I'll still go with Dominic and Finn straight up. And for the United States Championship, man, I don't remember. Okay, it's Carmelo Hayes. It's Carmelo Hayes. I think he'll face Ilya Dragunov for the US title. There might be a multi-man match, multi-man ladder match with Matt Cardona of the world, Tamatongas of the world, Nakamura, Ray Phoenix. So yeah, I think I'll go with that. In fact, I'll go with the multi-man ladder match for the US title, and it's really a banger. So yeah, I'm going with the ladder match with Carmelo Hayes as the champion, Ilya Dragunov, uh, Matt Cardona, Shinsuke Nakamura, Tama Tonga, and Ray Phoenix. Or might not be Ray Phoenix, might be other guy because Ray Phoenix I think will be involved in another match, which I'll come back to. Uh, but yeah, so a sixth person along with these five guys should be a ladder match for the US title. For the women's US title, Julia is the champion. I don't really know what match she could have. Maybe something against Zelina Vega, but not really sure. I mean, I don't really have a match for Julia at this point, so it's no point really predicting, blindly. Uh, I think they are going with Randy Orton and Aleister Black. So yeah, I think that is happening. Again, it's not that big of a match, but I do think it's happening. They planted the seeds on SmackDown this past week, and I think Black might do something at Elimination Chamber. That is again a bit middling of a match, but I don't know what they're doing with the card. I mean, they have the people to book more big matches, but they are not doing that. So, uh, yeah, I'm going with Randy and Black. Uh, for the World Tag Team Championship, I think it's going to be the Usos versus the Lucha Bros. I think Penta and Ray Phoenix will unite. I don't know why they haven't united yet, but I think they will unite. And that will be one of the best matches of WrestleMania. So Usos against the Lucha Bros. So I really do hope that happens. And so that was another prediction. I can't really tell who holds the WWE tag team titles. I think it's the Wyatt Six or Solos group, but I mean, some match happens between all those teams, right? Both the teams, so maybe they'll add Motor City Machine Guns and Street Profits. I don't know. There might be a multi-team match there, but I'm not really excited for that. That really is the lower card of SmackDown. Should not be, but it is. Uh, and yeah, I think the big match that I do hope it will happen is the women's tag titles match. I think it's going to be a multi-person, might be a ladder match, but they're not going to do two ladder matches. So I think this will be a straight up match. Charlotte Alexa, Rhea Io. I think Rhea might do double duty here. But yeah, Rhea Io, Charlotte Alexa, Bailey Lyra, Lash Naya, Julia might be involved in this. Although I don't think the US title will get defended here, but I think yeah, Julia will team with Kiana James and will be a part of this match. And probably there is a team I'm missing, but yeah, some sort of a six-pack tag team challenge uh, at WrestleMania. Then should be a good match. They deserve it. They've built the women's division really well during the past year. So yeah, I do think that is happening. And am I missing any other big match? Obafemi, yes, Obafemi, Trick Williams. So Trick Williams might be involved in the US title multi-man match. Might even win the thing. Uh, should win the thing actually. And so yeah, I'm going for Trick for that. And Obafemi, I'm not sure, you know, what match he will have because it's not going to be Gunther. Doesn't look like it's going to be Brock Lesnar. Uh, and he's really picking brands. He hasn't even selected brands till now. So it's not going to be in the chamber. So what is he even doing? So I mean, it's not going to be some huge match for Oba. It's going to be maybe against a Miz. I'm not sure. He's going to have some match. I can't really think of any person right now. Uh, Now, a couple of interesting matches I think they could really have is I think Seth Rollins will return by the WrestleMania. They really need him. They really need because they have lost Braun Breaker. So that Vision story had so much potential, and it has been hit by injuries constantly. First the Seth Rollins injury, now the Braun Breaker injury, and they were building up to a really good story with Seth and Braun, but I don't think that match is happening now. So might be Seth versus Logan. Uh, just give me a minute. Yeah, so it might be Seth versus Logan, but I mean we've seen that at WrestleMania, right? I think it happened at WrestleMania 39. So I don't know, man. Like what happens? I really don't know. They are in a terrible spot with that story at the moment, and uh, it's not nothing wrong. They did the right things with that story, but somehow I mean the injury uh, bug hit both Rollins and Breaker at the wrong times, and here we are. So there will be some kind of a match with that. Maybe Austin Theory turns on the group, and it will be Logan and Bronson Reed versus Seth and Austin, but really isn't that big of a match. So yeah, they're a bit in a bit of limbo there. But yeah, there will be some kind of a match from that group from the Vision. Uh, I think that's it. There might be a couple of matches added, and there will be 12 matches, so there might be a couple of matches added here and there. But I think this is the major WrestleMania card that is going to be there, and I'm not really excited about it. Right, CM Punk and Roman Reigns, yes, that's a big match, but maybe apart from one or two other matches, they're not really any big matches, and so which is indicative of the WrestleMania ticket sales. So WWE, they need to up their game and come on, man, bring a good WrestleMania. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Give me support so I can make more videos. And I really want to do well here. So I really hope that you like this. Bye.